Hello and welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner. I am Henry Wendorf and today I am back again with Coach Aaron Huerta. Coach Huerta is the varsity football coach of the Harvard Westlake Wolverines. Coach Huerta, what was the best part about the win for you?
Best part for me was the kids having fun. It was just great to see smiles, the boys competing, and actually, making a comeback. That shows a lot about our team. So just coming back and seeing the guys having a great time.
So what are some things that we did not do well in the game or that we need to improve upon?
I think like a lot of kids, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves and we don't want to make a mistake. And so sometimes we try too hard, where it's the simple things that we let go by. And I think we just need to focus on those this week. And I think we'll have a better result.
What are some things that we did do very well during the game?
We competed. I mean, that first quarter was pretty bad, but we never stopped. We kept working. Our defense played pretty well to keep our offense in the game. And then our offense made some big plays when we needed them to.
Because of the importance of the defensive stops in a 1-point victory, are there any that stood out to you?
Yeah, Christian Fullerton, that big play, him running 70 yards to go catch that guy was huge. Gave us an opportunity to make a goal line stand. And that's just all effort. And that's really just showing a lot of pride for his teammates. And then our goal line stand, we were prepared for what they were going to do. And Cano put his body on the line to make a stop for his team. So those are two plays that saved our game.
And Alex Amster had an amazing game for special teams. What was the importance of special teams in the game against St. Genevieve?
Yeah, I mean, that goes back to his work ethic. He's been working at this since the day I met him. And every time I look at my phone, he's got a new Twitter video out kicking, and he's practicing. And so, we had that big field goal we needed to get us into one possession, and I didn't think twice. I knew he was going to come through for us. And then even those extra points, they missed one, and we made both of ours. So it was big to see him come through for us like that. I'm really proud of him.
So our offense got off to a very slow start. As you said earlier, the first quarter was not very great. But what can we do to prevent that for our upcoming game against Salesian?
I think we just need to relax. We've practiced plenty. It's just a game, right? If we practice, if we play like we practice, we're going to be fine. We just got to relax and have some fun, and it will come to us.
What was going through your head when Chili Wang ran in the game-winning touchdown, and then when Chris Fullerton had that game-ending interception?
Relief a little bit, just excitement. I kind of just took a second and looked back and watched the kids' faces and their excitement. It was all worth it. We waited this long. That just showed that shows what high school football is about. And I'm just so happy for the kids.
And who are some key players who definitely helped us secure the victory?
That's a good question. I think defensively, Cano Young had a huge game for us. He probably had over 10 to 15 tackles. Anything inside they couldn't do because of him. And then offensively, I thought Marshall came back and played a good 3 quarters. He was able to get the ball to our guys. And our offensive line did a great job on third down, getting first downs. So I was really proud of them.
So moving on to the Salesian game, what is Salesian's greatest strength as a team, and what can we do to counter it?
I think their greatest strength is their speed. They're pretty fast. They're very athletic on the outside, and they're going to try to use that against us. But I think we've come up with a great game plan just to kind of contain them, force them to chop down the field, and force them to have to tackle us on defense, and try to put a drive together every time they're on offense.
And what would you say their greatest weakness is, and how do we capitalize?
They're a solid football team, so they don't have many weaknesses. I think they're well-rounded. We just got to take advantage of what they give us, I think is the biggest thing.
So St. Genevieve ran primarily a cover 3. So how will our offensive approach differ when playing a team like Salesian, who sort of mixes it up between a cover 3, a cover 4, and man?
Yeah, like I mentioned, I think we just, in a cover 4, they're going to give you some small spots. And our offense just needs to take advantage of those small spots, those small windows, and get the ball to our playmakers and let them make plays.
And are there any new offensive plays or schemes that we might be running up due to the nature of Salesian's defense?
I think you're gonna see us get the ball to our playmakers. I think we're just gonna try to let them do the work basically. We've got some really talented guys: Chase Harleston, AJ Holmes, Chili Wang, JT Thompson. Those guys can make plays. So we're just gonna find quick ways to get them the ball. Hopefully, they can make a couple guys miss and make a big play happen.
Will our defensive approach differ or stay sort of the same as last game?
We're going to stay the same. I thought we did really well on Friday, this past Friday. We're going to, what we did well on Friday, we're going to kind of stick with. I think we just got to be prepared for their different types of plays from different types of formations. But other than that, I think we're going to be ready.
Who are some key players on Salesian that we need to watch out for?
They got a couple good receivers. Number 8, number 11. They can run. They can run. Their quarterback's a really good quarterback. Throws the ball pretty good deep, and so those guys are pretty good. They're both of their running backs actually are really athletic. Number 22 is their pass catcher out of the backfield. So we just got to know when he's in the game and make sure we know what he's doing and why.
And lastly, who from our team do you expect big things from?
That's a good question. I think as a whole, I think we got to play together. I think that's sometimes why we make mistakes. We try to make too big of plays. And I think if we play together, play as a team, we saw what happened in the second half when we did that. And just do our jobs. And if we do our jobs, we're going to be just fine.
All right. Thank you, Coach Huerta, for joining us today. Good luck to both of us tonight, and we will see you next time on Coach's Corner. Thank you.